Good morning, loves. It is time for our 60-second devotion. Today we are in Mark 3, verse 5. He looked around at them in their anger, and deeply distressed at their stubborn hearts, said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." He stretched it out, and his hand was completely restored. Take a breath with me this morning. Let your shoulders drop. Let your body settle in. There you are. So a little backstory. In this moment, Jesus is in the synagogue, and the religious leaders are watching him really closely. But they aren't watching him because they want healing. They're watching him because they're looking for a reason to accuse him. And the text says something really important. Jesus looks at them with anger, not hatred, right? Not violence, anger and grief, anger and distress, because their hearts had become so hard that they cared more about the rules than about a suffering human being right in front of them. And Jesus was angry and grieving about that. And I was reading the devotion from Awaken to Grace, and that verse this morning, thinking it's true. You know, sometimes people act like anger and faith can't exist together. But here we see Jesus angry. And it's not because someone insulted him, it's because someone's suffering was being ignored. But the cool thing is, what does Jesus do with that anger? Well, he doesn't lash out. He doesn't harm anyone. He heals. His anger becomes restoration. And that reminded me of something that I say every week as we close Queer Church, which is a really simple wisdom from John Wesley that has guided Methodists for generations. I tell people to go out this week and strive to do 3 things. No harm, do no harm. Do all the good you can, and stay in love with God. Doing no harm is really important, because anger by itself can just burn everything to the ground. But when the Spirit transforms it, anger can become courage. It can become compassion. It can become healing. And Jesus shows us here that the goal isn't pretending the anger doesn't exist. The goal is letting the Spirit turn it into something that restores what has been broken. That's the hard part. So when you feel anger rising in your heart this week, take a beat, breathe, and then ask yourself a really hard question. How can this anger become love in action? I told you it was a hard question. Sometimes grace doesn't arrive by avoiding the anger. Sometimes grace shows up through the anger. Holy anger can become healing. So go ahead and tag someone today who reminds you to do no harm. Do all the good you can and stay in love.